Hello guys, it's me, BioGods, and my good friend Caliph are here in this gaming video.
What's up?
So in today's video, we're going to teach you guys how to play Second Life. Now, we're just going to show you guys the basics and stuff like that, so in case you guys want to jump on here and play the game, you know, you can have fun with your friends and so on and stuff. So, let's get on with that, shall we? Now, when you play this game, you got to go to Second Life's website to download their, their system called Viewer, and from there, you pretty much download it onto your computer. Now, Caliph, can you explain to the audience what a viewer is?
So basically, a viewer is a program that allows you to go onto the world of Second Life. Since Second Life is a world that is completely comprised, it's a digital, massive world that is put onto a server, and the viewer itself just allows you to go onto that server. And there are different viewers. I'm not running the Second Life viewer. I'm actually running a viewer called Singularity, but the more common one's Firestorm, and that's the one Bio has. So
correct.
Different viewers are kind of different on the way they work, but in general, a lot of the same things we'll teach you here you can use in other viewers as well.
Yeah, remember, in this game, there's a lot of viewers out there. So there's Firestorm, there's Exodus, and then there's Singularity. And of course, Second Life's default viewer. Now, you can get these viewers out there from different websites. We'll give them to you guys in the links down below in the description. But first, let's show you the basics on how to play this game. So, when you download a viewer, you have to use Second Life's viewer first because that's how you get the program to work on the other viewers. It's kind of weird how it does that. But once you download it, you gotta use it on their viewer, and then from there, you're gonna get a avatar in the game. Like, a one. They always give you a avatar in the game, am I correct?
Yeah, they give you a pretty crappy viewer, honestly. Oh, a crappy avatar.
Well, yeah, they give you a crappy viewer and
talking about... Yeah, now the interesting thing is that you said that you have to download the Second Life viewer. In some viewers, like the one I have, you don't actually have to do that. You can just download the viewer straight up, and then you can just create an account on the Second Life website. But other viewers, you do have to download the Second Life viewer first to get started, then you download the other viewer. It's really weird, but in all honesty, try to find a program where you can just download the program and log in that way, because it's a lot quicker.
It was weird for me, oh well. Now, when you get on this game, you're gonna get a crappy avatar, and then when you join the game, you're gonna be put in this area where they have all these portals at, or this beginners area. When you're in that beginners area, you want to get out of there as fast as possible, like, cause a lot of people.
That's very true.
Yeah, you want to get out of there as fast as possible because people are either gonna harass you or pretty much troll the out of you. So
yeah, basically.
Now we'll help you with that stuff first, but let's get on with the basics, shall we? Now, when you're playing this game, you notice there's a lot of buttons on your screen. When you first look at this stuff, you're probably going to be like, holy shit, okay, how do I control this? Don't worry, calm down, we're here to help out, so, yeah. Now, below my screen are all these buttons that help you, play the game, or control the stuff around you, or stuff you need to learn about, or whatever, I'll show you. So, the first button down here is called a chat box, or your local chat, or nearby chat they call it. Basically, it's just like a chat box that you see, like, on Facebook or any other social media website out there on, on the internet. Let's say, for example, I want to talk to Caliph in this game. So basically, I click on Caliph's face, click on I am, and then presto. I can type to him any kind of messages all I want by doing this. And then there you go. I send him a private message on here. So yeah, that's pretty much your chat box. That's how you talk to people on Second Life. You could also go on microphone as well too. Next to the talk bubble is a little microphone button. You can click on that and talk to people all you want. See this little round ball thing that's making little waves around me, or green waves? That's me just talking on. But when you see it go red like this, bah, that means you're too loud.
You're peaking the mic.
You're peaking the mic.
You're peaking the microphone.
Pretty much. Now, next to that is a headphone symbol. Now, basically, that's there to let you know that people are talking on microphones there, or they have the microphones on, and you can hear them. Next to it is the Facebook button. Don't click on that. It's nothing special. I mean, you can click on it, but it just gives you like a link or stuff that you can connect to Facebook. But it's nothing special, really.
Yeah, you can connect your account to Facebook if you want to, but I advise not to. That's just my personal experience.
Yep. Next to it is a control button. basically, this little thing helps you control your avatar. Let's say you want to walk around SL, right? And you can't use your keyboard. So you click on that, and you can, you know, make your avatar walk like this. Now, if you want to make your character run, you click on this. And then, boom, your character's running. And then, you know, just keep running. You can also make your character fly, too. Like this. Okay, there we go. We're done with that. Now, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can pretty much use your keyboard to walk around on Second Life by simply pressing W, S, D, A. Or WASP. It's called
Wasad.
Wasab, yeah, Wasab.
Wasad.
Sounds like wasabi.
No, there's no B in it. It's Wasad.
I know.
Or Wasad.
So yeah, you can pretty much use that, or you can use the arrows on your keyboard. Now, if you want to make your character, you know, flying in the air, click on the F button. And then there you go. Now, if you want to make your character fly higher, press E. If you want your character to go down, press C. And then there you go.
Now, if you're on a different viewer, it's different for other people. Now, that's for Firestorm. If you're on Singularity, or if you do get Singularity, it's page up. Tap once to jump. Page up is to hold fly. Page down is to go down. So that's that on that end.
Now, let's say you want to zoom in on your persona or your character. All you gotta do is click on the Alt button, and then you see this little symbol where it shows a little zoom in magnifying glass. You click on that character, and then use your mouse to zoom in. And if you want to zoom out, just pull your mouse back like this, and then there you go. Now, if you want to rotate around, all you gotta do is click on the Alt and Control-C button to zoom in, or move around like this. This is how you rotate your camera. Yeah, so basically it helps you rotate your camera around so you can look around and stuff, which is pretty cool. So yeah, those are the shortcuts on the keyboard to learn how to do that stuff. Now, if you don't want to use that, you could probably go to your little eyeball symbol right here. From there, you get this little button right here where you can rotate your camera like this. Zoom in. Zoom out.
Now here's a question I got for you. If you guys want to go into first-person view and stick with that, let's say you got like an Oculus Rift, or you just like play games in first person, you know, go to mouse look, or is basically what they call it on my viewer, or first person, I guess is what they call it on BIOS viewer. So after coming in there, there's actually something you can do if you want it, because I don't know about you, but when you first do mouse look, you can't see yourself when you look down. You don't see anything. You're just kind of like your floating head. So, and when we start getting into preferences and graphics and all that stuff, well, I'll tell you how to do that, because that is something that bugged the crap out of me, and I figured it out. That's for Singularity, though. For Firestorm, I don't know. Can you actually see yourself when you look down by, or are you just kind of a
Actually, let's take a look. So, in order to do this feature, you can either just like, you know, just walk around, or you can zoom in with your little mouse button like this, and then, well, I can't see my legs. Okay. But yeah, if you want to...
so yeah, yourself is invisible.
Yeah. Now, if you want to go into first-person view, all you gotta do is click on the M button on your keyboard. And then bam, there you are, in first-person view. Let's see here.